tuning in once again. Sorry for being a bit late. A little bit late, like 30 minutes late, whatever. We're here. We're here. Um, so the thumbnail on the video, leave the world behind. The thumbnail on the video is like an apocalyptic type scene. The reason I titled this video Leave the World Behind it's because wasn't it back in 2020 when they came out with the Netflix Barack Obama Netflix movie, right? Leave the World Behind. Leave the World Behind. Very interesting time to put out. In that movie, if you pay attention, it's not that hard to tell, but all the plane crashes that happened, remember? There's a plane that wasn't able to, it lost, like, signal to the, to all the meters and stuff up there, so it lost control and ended up crashing, right? That's Julia Roberts was looking out the window and seen the plane actually crash, I believe. If I remember it correctly, I've seen it once, and it might have only been 3/4 of it or so. But look at plane crashes that we've had today. Some people say that those planes crashed are unmanned. Some people say that it's, it's definitely not. I definitely don't think it's a coincidence that you have, what was it, like at least 3 plane crashes that happened in 1 week, in 1 week, so something's, it could be also, man, 2020, 2020 was the year that they really got this ball rolling. 2020 was the year that they really got rolling. They had all of us locked down, freaking out about being clean and safe and social distance and all that stuff. But what did they do while we were distracted with that? Well, they created juice to put in people's bodies. Bam, bam, and some people were forced to do it, which is to keep their jobs or career, even if they were there for decades, or, that's ridiculous. So not only did that happen, they came out with the juice for people. At the same time, they rolled out all the 5G, all the towers, which caused radiation. That's just like, that's like, with that many towers that they put up, I put them everywhere, that's causing radiation. I believe that they also, maybe that year, already had quite a good amount of satellites out in space. And I mean Starlink, and there's other military satellites out there too. But, and I believe that Amazon is trying to send out their own satellites too. So all the radiation, and then what about all the chemtrails and stuff people are seeing? What are they dumping on us? Aluminums, metals, my gosh. They could have been dumping fluoride into the water. They could have been dumping aerosols and stuff to make us, when we breathe it in, we get sick. Anything really. There's a lot of questions when it comes to the year 2020, but when it comes to that movie, Leave the World Behind, you know what I mean? And with the predictive programming that they always do predictive programming in movies, in TV shows. They'll send out subliminal, hidden kind of messages in really subtle ways on like TV late night shows, which, you know, I used to enjoy sometimes watching that stuff years ago. I can't watch that kind of stuff anymore. But I mean, literally, with all this technology, predictive programming, robotics, AI, quantum computing, 5G, 6G that they're gonna come out with all this stuff coming out, it takes me to that Bible verse where it states, the passage says, "For if those days were not shortened, no flesh would be saved." And I think we're really approaching that kind of time to where these days have to be shortened. And I really think that's why time is just speeding up. I think time is speeding up really fast. People are getting more fatigued. They're getting exhausted. They're getting overworked. The concept of time seems just insane. Like, you know, there will be times where it's Friday, and it's actually like, oh no, it's Sunday. Oh shoot. You know what I mean? So, the more technologies that they come out with, the more confusion it's going to cause, the more health issues it's going to cause. But they tell us, the government will say, hey, that's for, it's for the better. It's better for people, for mankind. Let humanity use all this technology. You know, you're able to like tailor your phone to yourself. You're able to check out and scroll what you want to scroll. You're able to make FaceTime whoever you want. You're able to search whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, right? What about, like, do you know how much like damage that's gonna cause? It already has, but it's just gonna get worse if they keep pushing, which they are, and they're really gonna go for it. Which it's stressful, but let our hearts not be. The Lord tells us that, so believe in the Lord, trust in Jesus, be thankful, and as I always say, help out the people locally, your local community, your neighbors, your family. Reach out to people that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, because with another lockdown, easily, they could, all that they really could say is like, oh my goodness, there's an emergency, crazy, the Doge office found so much money, we need to hurry up and shut everything down so we can clear this up and fix everything. And then while we're waiting at home for 4 or 5 days, then what are they going to roll out? I think that they're either now some kind of digital currency, or they're going to roll out BDC or something, or they roll out I don't know, it could be the new vaccine, it could be the AI one, right? An AI jab. They could roll out the AI jab while they hurry up and tell us to stay home because, oops, we got a crisis. We didn't even know the crisis was gonna happen. Right, right, right. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just, I would say 2025 is starting off just, like I said, we're in mid-February. Halfway through the second month. And it's starting out pretty eerily, if I must say, you know? If I'd have to put it in a certain way, I would say it's pretty eerie, you know? We're getting in some murky waters. Man, I don't know what else they could do. Well, actually, there's so much more they can do, but it's just like it almost puts you in a state of mind of like, how much more junk can they do to us for them to get away with what they've done so far. You know, Mr. Gates, the Gates Foundation, Mr. Schwab, you know, all these other people like that. Oh my gosh. How did they get it? You know, it's like you gotta ask, how did they get it? How have humans so reactionary? That's what it is. As humanity, we're reactionary people. Which we tend to react because we've been conditioned to have such a, you know, that normal lifestyle. You have a schedule, normal lifestyle. You're organized. You got work, you got home, you got family. You get a little vacation Monday through Friday. You got your weekends. There you go. And we've been doing that for so many years. We, you know, humanity was caught off guard by a bunch of elite technocrat dum-dum that use up such an amount of money that we can't even really think about that kind of money. We can't even like fathom it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. So, you know, leave the world behind. It's so interesting, you know, that they came out with that. They also came out with the movie Utopia with John Cusack. And if you see the part, if you go watch that movie, you'll see the part where he talks about he said, our plan is working. This is straight out of the movie. He's sitting on a couch in like some space suit or biohazard suit. And he's talking to these younger people in their 20s or so. And he says, our plan is working. We created a plan that's worse. And now we finally have millions of Americans waiting in line to get their jab. Check it out. It's called Utopia. Out 2020. So they didn't know this was going to happen, right? It wasn't predictive programming, right? It wasn't, you know, like they didn't have it, like it was a pandemic. Oh my gosh. Crazy town. I'm gonna keep this live. I'm at 15 minutes now. I think enough for a live. Plus I was late, so it's already kind of late. I think I'm gonna come up with some funny, like a funny video. I'm gonna make a comedy short. I kind of feel doing that. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. God bless you all. I hope great. And I'll make another one tomorrow, a little earlier and more lengthy. And I'm gonna really think about what the topic I want it to be about. I'm gonna get some homework done, get search, and I'll present some good stuff tomorrow. Thank you guys. I hope to see you here, there, but especially in the air, as Bro Chooch says, from TOL End Times. Check out his channel. He's awesome. God bless.